Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Earth Twister here, and we are finishing up our Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. expert gameplay of walking through taking Nick Fury through the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. campaign. And today we're facing off against Baron Zemo. Unfortunately, we do have every environment here for the Adaptoids, so we'll be struggling against those, and we lost the Chief Tactical Officer in the last scenario, so we're going to have to be sure that we prevent any counters from being placed on them. Everything else is good, and then we go ahead and flip this up into the 1B, and then we can starts with 2 threat. 1, 2, and then we're going to work out who of these officers, these chief officers, is the traitor. Hopefully, it is the chief tactical officer. They've already betrayed us, so that would be great, but who knows? Quick interlude here, guys, before we finish this campaign here. I did want to make a statement that it had been told to me by Fidea and Solo Marvel Champion that I had actually lost the MODOK scenario, which was about 2 videos ago. I'm not going to share the details of why I would have lost, but it's true. I would have lost, and it has all the impact on this game in the world. So feel free to see what happened and why, because 4 adaptoid environments come into play when really maybe 3 at the most should have been in play. Um, but here's to the video. We're cutting away now. Let's go ahead and draw our starting hand of 6. We get target acquired, espionage, field agent, energy, practice plan, and under surveillance. Now, these 2 might be really good. I'm not ready for any of these, I don't think. So we're going to mulligan those. We're going to go ahead and draw 2 more. So actually, counterintelligence would be good. Counter surveillance might be good. Not really any great setup cards, so that's a bit of a bummer, but let's get started. So our health is at 10 because we healed all the way up to 10 last time. And then Baron Zemo's health is, of course, at 16. And if we defeat him, fortunately, that means we can remove secret counters and stuff like that. Or remove, 3 secret counters. So we want to get rid of these as quickly as possible. We do have mental counters there. They will give us a response to be able to get a thing pretty quickly. Yeah, I think this is going to be pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and switch up into stealth suit form. Or he's only attacking for 2. He'll scheme for 4. Let me see. No, I won't look at his other side. I don't want to spoil it for myself. Let's go ahead and flip up in our assault suit form here. And we're going to use 2 energy to pay for under surveillance. So this will pop at 16 now rather than 12. And then we're going to use 2 mental resources here to pay for the chief surveillance officer and remove the 2 threat. And can't do counterintelligence and global logistics. So we'll go ahead and do global logistics. We'll look at the well, do I want to exhaust Nick Fury for that? Huh. No. We'll swing for 2 at Baron Zemo. So it takes him from 16 down to 14. And then we'll ready and draw up. We'll get rid of global logistics. We'll draw up to 5. Okay. Response. After the player phase ends, the first player may place 2 secret counters on a board member environment that has no secret counters on it to gain 2 cards from the shield envelope. 1 card instead in campaign mode. Okay. The players may advance to stage 2A to make their accusations. Okay, so this could be pretty quick, actually. So we'll place 2 there on the chief medical officer. And we get a card here from the shield thing, and it is now security clearance. So we mark off everything with security clearance. Looks like it was not the chief medical officer. So it could be the tactical or the surveillance officer because of the of what we've gotten so far. So we have this is a possibility, and this is a possibility. Everything else for the medical officer is good. So that works there. So we got security clearance. And we can pay for that to be removed slowly but surely. This is going to be interesting because I've not played Baron Zemo before, so I'm a little nervous. Threat goes up by 2. Baron Zemo will attack for 2 plus a boost. We'll take it. 2, 3, 4. I go from 10 down to 6. And then we get an encounter card, which is Monica Rappaccini. Victory 1 and victory -1 and vulnerable. While Scientist Supreme is in the victory display, Monica Rappaccini gains villainous. So Scientist Supreme is not in the victory display. Okay, so she does have 5 health and she schemes for a whole ton. So I think this is what we're do. We'll port for 2, and we'll get 1 on our assault suit form. Then I want to hold on to that. And we'll do 1, 2 for concentrated fire. Deal 4 damage to an enemy, and we'll make it an extra 1 to defeat her. So she gets defeated, which means she goes to the victory display. And because she's defeated, I can put threat on my suit form upgrade equal to that printed cost. So we'll go ahead and put 3 threat on my suit form upgrade. And then I think what we're going to do is spend 2 energy resources here to trigger the chief medical officer to heal me 1. And then place that there. Okay. Do I stay up? I think I do. Drop to 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then Baron Zemo. Oh, threat goes up by 2. I should ready. Baron Zemo will attack for... Sorry, I should have an extra damage on me because I forgot he was attacking for an extra 1. So he's attacking for 3 plus a boost. I'll defend for 2. This card gains 1 for each aim minion. Oh, shoot. So he's attacking for 6. I defend for 2. I take 4 damage. Okay. And then we get an encounter card, which is Baron Zemo's sword. Attached to Baron Zemo. So after Baron Zemo attacks and defeats a character, place 1 secret counter on the board member environment with the fewest secret counters, and then spend 3 physical or 3 energy resources to remove a secret counter from a board member environment and discard this card. Wow. Okay. Not too bad, actually. But it is physical or energy, and I don't have that kind of stuff. We'll play Intelligence Awareness. And then Breaking and Entering. We'll pay for Safe House, number 221. And then Super Spies will pay for Espionage. Then I need to flip down so I can survive. Hope he doesn't scheme out. Safe House will heal me for 2. And then I will ready and draw up to 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Threat goes up by 2. Zemo schemes for 4, 5, 6. He schemes for 6, bringing that up to 10. Adaptoid, the boost on that is that it gets shuffled back into the encounter deck. And then we get an encounter card, which is a side scheme. Comes in with 3 threat and gets an acceleration token for each aim minion in the victory display. That was a really bad idea to defeat Monica Rasputin. Or Raspation, whatever her name is. Raspaccini. Okay. So I will heal for 4 and then 2. So get back up to 10. flip up. I could spend 3 physical resources or 3 energy resources. I really need to remove threat. Good grief. Honestly, we're going to use all of these resources, so 4 resources, to pay for Nick Fury Sr. After Nick Fury Sr. enters play, choose 1. Remove 3 threat from a scheme, draw 2 cards, or give a shield character a tough status card. What I'm going to do is remove 3 threat from here, and that will defeat this, removing both of the acceleration tokens. Then Nick Fury Sr. will fort 2 here, and that is going to be my turn there. Because I only have 1 resource here. So draw back up to 5. That's pretty good. Threat will go back up by 2, putting it back at 10. And this time Baron Zemo will attack. He did take a consequential. Baron Zemo is going to attack for 5. 2, 4, 5, plus a boost. He's defending of 1, so that's 6. Thank you, Nick Fury Sr., for your service. We place 1 secret counter on a board member environment. So what do I have in my hand? I could do... I want to get this down. And then I could save Maria Hill. Yeah, I think we'll do... Put on the Chief Surveillance Officer for now. Then we get an encounter card, which is a Treachery. I will remove a threat from my suit and discard Intelligence Analysis to cancel this. All of its effects. So just everything gets canceled on it. I shouldn't be exhausted. Now it's my turn. I'm going to use 2 resources here to pay for Nick Fury's flying car. Then I'm going to use 2... I can't. If I do this instead, pay Genius to remove that, to remove 2 threat. Yeah. Then I can use these 3 as energy resources to remove a secret counter from a board member and discard this card. Then we keep Fury's flying car in hand, and we'll fort 2 off of the scheme here, putting 1 there and 1 on my suit form upgrade. And that's pretty good. Now it is the end of the player phase, so I'll ready and draw up to 5. The response at the end of the player phase may place 2 secret counters on a board member environment. So put those 2 on the Chief Medical Officer. And gain a card from the shield envelope. It is, fortunately, the last one, Wiretap. So it was not the Chief Surveillance Officer, which is good because that means it is the Chief Tactical Officer. Perfect. Okay. The players may advance to stage 2A and make their accusations. So we'll go ahead and do that since we know what our accusations will be. The accusation, when revealed, make an accusation by guessing a means, a motive, and an opportunity, along with the board member associated with that combination in the campaign log. So I'm not sure if there's some sort of and where the evidence names are. There is no... I guess, let me see if the back of the book has anything. I don't want to spoil the story. Yeah. I don't see anything here. Okay, so we're gonna say means is they had fingerprint access, biometric access. The motive was money, and the opportunity, security, or something along those lines. And I think it's the chief tactical officer. Okay. Make an accusation by guessing a means, a motive, an opportunity, along with the board member associated with that combination of the campaign log. This board member is the accused. So do the following. Use the cards in the aim envelope to identify the mole. So it was security scanner, which is what I was thinking, like biometrics. Of course, it was money, and then authority. I knew that it was going to be this color, and then for each guess I got wrong, place one secret counter on each board member card. If I accused the wrong board member, place 3 secret counters. I did not, because it was the chief tactical officer, it was the security scanner, the money, and the authority. So we got that all right. So then nothing happens, I guess. And we advance to stage 3A. Fighting Zemo. When revealed, flip Baron Zemo to his unmasked side. And reset his hit points to his printed hit point value. So he goes to 22 hit points. And find Baron Zemo's sword and attach it to him. Great. Now we are in Fighting Zemo. He's going to hit hard. Flip the mole to its attachment side and attach it to Baron Zemo. Place 1 threat here for each secret counter on each board member attachment. So on each board member attachment. I don't think any have been placed on there. I guess we'll put 3 because it flipped. So it would have 3 on it. So it comes in with 3 threat. And then he's going to attack me for 2, 4, 5 plus a boost. I'll defend for 2. Getting 3 no matter what. He's attacking for 6. I take 4. I go down to 6. When Baron Zemo activates against you, either place 2 secret counters on a board member card or give Baron Zemo an additional boost card for this activation. I guess I'll get an extra and then boost. Okay, so we use energy to prevent it. Dang, so I lose my flying car and quake here. So we put 1 on this guy, no go there, no go there. And I take an extra damage. Then we get an encounter card, which is under fire. Surge. We will do the when revealed, but we're going to trigger our espionage. When the surge keyword on an encounter card would be resolved, discard espionage and draw 2 cards. And then we reveal the top card of the encounter deck, which is an Adaptoid. Alright, so now I can get Fury's Watch into play. That would be good. So it has a scheme of 2, an attack of 3. It's overkill and ranged. It has elite. It has brute. It has psionic. It has aerial. Dang. Okay. Under surveillance will be a resource to pay for Fury's Watch. Fury's Watch will generate 2 mental resources. To pay for Secret Agent. we'll put here the title. I remember what it does too. And then hits will be a resource. No, we'll do 2 mental resources to remove 1 off of Chief Surveillance Officer, to remove 2 threat from the scheme. And then I have to hope that it just doesn't threat out. Does it gain villainous? It does. I'm gonna have to hope. We may lose the campaign here. Drop to 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Threat goes up by 2. Zemo schemes for 4, 7. He would have attacked for 5, 8, which would have killed me anyways. Adaptoid schemes for 2, 3, 4. That is intense. I didn't get set up early, which was really frustrating. So I guess overall, honestly, playing through the campaign again, I'm gonna have to really focus on making sure that if I ever play through the campaign again, and I probably will at some point, but I'll really have to focus on making sure that these environments don't come out into play. Because once the Adaptoid came out, I was really, that's where everything went wrong. I was able to figure out who the mole was, which is really cool, but Baron Zemo still won. And when that happens, I'm arrested by S.H.I.E.L.D., convicted of my alleged crimes, and I lose the game. The campaign. With that being said, I don't feel like it would be just for me to reset this this scenario. I could potentially just play through the scenario again at some point, but we're going to go ahead and move on and read the comic, see what the story says, and then I guess we'll start some other stuff on the channel. Helicarrier Iliad, 1 week later. So if you want to read this yourself, feel free to pause the video. If you can read it, great. I will start with this page. Get a little bit closer there. Feel free to pause the video here and check it out. And then we'll move on. Okay? And then pause the video here for the second page. Fantastic. And then just questions. Awesome. I will probably be playing Maria Hill next, but I have some thoughts about this campaign that I want to share with you guys. So the next video will be a Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Should you buy it? We'll see you guys in the next video.